than some rose, and it's true. Not a pebble in my groove. In a beat with the bumper, cause it's screwed when I move.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Houston Astros. Now it's the shortstop.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Number 24.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back, bottom of the second. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. On the ground. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
So 2 down. Corey Julks up next for the Astros. On the ground to short. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like...
Here we go, one time, right now, let's go.
Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. Second and third, 2 down. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 2 down. Harold Ramirez at the dish. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every...
That one fouled off. All tied up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the 3 pitches.
And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizes this one up. He pulls it down. Tailgate. And the Astros take the series opener here at home.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Number 24, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Two outs. Got him. Out number 3. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Bounce to the left side. On the run, sends it over to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And next to hit for Houston, Corey Julks. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1, and that's 2. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Astros 1. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Corey Julks. Ground ball up the middle. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, number 24. Brown back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's split.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Out to short. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. So 2 on with 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. And fouled off. The pitch.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
1 strike away.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays to fit.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Houston Astros. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. So the Houston Astros have taken the first 2 games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Fought off foul. No outs, runners at first and second. A little out front there as he swings through it. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Oh, boy, it becomes pretty difficult.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. On the ground, could be 2. Arise. Off balance speed, there's 1.
Well, they had the chance to turn into right.
First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Kicks and fires.
Oh, that's out.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Towards first, Ramirez. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First,
They're coming through.
now it's the Minstrel Show update with your correspondent, Jennifer Duval.
How's everybody doing? This is Sean Dunn, you know me, Jennifer Duval. I'm over here showing a little rubber right now, and it feels good. You see us. I'm listening to the Minstrel Show. You ain't heard it? It's the biggest color show on earth.
I'm overweight, rapping fat to death. Obese when these beats catch wind of my breath. And yes, you ain't heard, you still rocking with the best. I just say y'all from taking the guess. Not jeans, my dear. You ain't worthy to breathe my L. Stand tall in the pair I wear. Am I making it clear? I's the best to lay his head around here. And no, I'm not the heir pair to whoever. They never could out-hit us. Fitters try to think fast, but never could outwit us. The only thing that they could ever do is outfit us. When clothes fit strange, I'm playing Rick James. Yo, couch. I'm coming out with a bang. Straight tape with a knife with no middle, man. Everybody at the label asking, will it bang? I say chill, just take a nope. Now let my people sing. 10 G's a show. Wildin' out with Pretty Tony and O. Now let me hear it. Come on. We make them want to say it again. Yeah, we make them want to say it again. Beats from Mr. Doubtfit. Fresh jeans, fresh clothes and outfit. Let me hear it. We make them want to say it again. We make them want to say it again. Check it out. I got so many rhymes, many styles to go with.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
To short, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, number 24. Hauser back to work. And a foul ball. Hauser, in his 7th season, 32 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. That one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch.
And welcome back to the ballpark. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. Throw pulls him off the bag and he's safe. One down. And now the DH, Sergio Feliz. Ground ball, could be two. Arise. Feeds to second, out there. Over to first, but it's offline. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll moving under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Mena, 22 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike. First and second, 2 down. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw pulls him off the bag at first. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded. Man at second with one away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that one wrapped foul. And strike two.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And down on strikes he goes. And now two gone.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
4 runs on 11 hits.
And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Out to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Back here at Chase Field, second inning set to go. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 24. Fought off foul. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. On the ground, right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Batting seven. Now batting, number 24.
So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Towards first, he steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Up the middle.
Well, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Oh, and 2 now.
Oh.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Thompson in his 6th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. One down, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon and strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The punch out there, 2 down.
Simply said, this guy.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe. Number 24 with a forgettable showing in this one.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Final line score tonight.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on. So 2 down. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. And a foul ball. Mena, 22 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped. Going, gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 11th of the year. It's 1-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 away with nobody on. Alec Thomas now.
Oh, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type things, but also has some streakiness in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time, he legs it out.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving.
Now batting, number 24.
Line drive and foul ball. Arise stands at second with 2 gone. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Righty delivers. Got him swinging. 1 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Alec Thomas. On the ground. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. So the lineup flips over. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The 0-2. Up the middle. The underhand flip. There's one.
Look for your pitch here. Here we go. Here we go.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Bounced up the middle. Marte throws to first in time. Now 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job.
Thompson, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. And down on strikes. Inning over. Although plenty.
You can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles. Look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're right.